result?
I'm excited.
I bet you knew this was coming.
No, actually I didn't. I got a phone call a couple months ago from a really good friend of mine who lives in Columbus. And he told me, like, hey, you know, you're up for a Hall of Fame induction. I was like, really? I just retired. I thought you had to wait 5 years. I was thinking he's talking about the pro. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, really? Ohio State? Really? They want me to? I'll be there. So I'm going to have fun this weekend with this.
Well, I guess if you initially thought about the NFL, that means you did something right?
Exactly. That's what was going through my mind. But every time I stepped out there on the field, I just wanted to compete. It was all about competition. My goal was to go out there and stand out, try to be the best player on the field. Some games I accomplished that.
You're an Ohio guy, though. You know, when you first came to Ohio State, was this a goal of yours, something that you wanted to achieve, or is it just kind of something?
You know what? This really wasn't a goal. No, like I said, when I got here, there were a lot of great players. You know, I didn't start in my first 2 years. I was playing behind Sean Springs and Ty Howard, so two really good players. But when I got here, I was just looking around, just all the great athletes we had. We had some really good teams, really good players. So in order to fit in, you had to raise your level of play. And it made the games a lot easier. You know, the practice was harder than games.
This year, Ohio State, I don't know how much you keep in touch with what they're doing. I'm assuming they all do, you do.
Yes, we do.
Ohio State has changed the way they've approached their defense a little bit, or supposedly with pressing and stuff more.
Yeah,
what do you think a defense like this could do with you back there?
Oh, my. Well, we pressed a little bit back then, too. We blitzed a lot more, I think, too, from the cornerback position. But, you know, it's a different game. It's a totally different game. I don't think the teams were throwing the ball as much or opening it up and shooting the shotgun as much. Back then, we had Eddie George running the ball, so power eye and things like that. So,
what do you think it'd be like to line up in this current day spread offense college football world?
Well, as a cornerback, you have to love it. You're going to get a lot of opportunities to catch the ball. Like I said, everyone's spreading the ball, throwing left, right, all over the field nowadays. So the corner, I enjoy the competition.
Is it possible to press every play?
As a corner, you don't want to. No, that'll tire you out because you never know. You have your back running with the wide receiver. You have your back to the quarterback. You never know when the ball's coming. So your antenna has to go up every play. You can't go 100 miles an hour every play.
Did you keep in touch last year with Ohio State's passing issues or stopping the pass last year? In the Michigan State game, they had some breakdowns in the secondary. It cost them a chance to go to the title.
True.
Do you have an opinion on what you saw last year?
I mean, it's so you have to talk to the defense coordinator about that. I actually don't know what coverages they were running, but they had some really good athletes. I know Roby, he went in the first round to Denver. He was a really good player here, so defense coordinator.
What's it like just being back here?
It's fun for me. I really haven't been on campus since 1998, so everything's new. Everything looks new. It took me a while to find a unit. It's been that long, so I'm just excited.
Well, this one wasn't here, I don't think.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It looks totally different.
Do you have a favorite moment or memory from your time?
My favorite moment here would be
one
the Rose Bowl. I'll say the Rose Bowl, 1997. We beat Arizona State.
What do you remember most about that game?
It was exciting. The way it came down to the end, and I think Joe Jermaine threw a pass to David Boston, and he scored in the corner of the end zone with a couple seconds left to clinch the win.
What do you think of Urban Meyer?
You know what? I don't know too much about him, but I know he's a winner. He did it at Florida, and he's done it. It's his third year here. He's been doing it ever since he got here, so I love him.
When it comes to being a legend here, you know, Ohio State, something that you can be embraced by and for the rest of your life. I mean, what's it like? You know, you had a long, illustrious career in the NFL as well, but just to have this in your background, to always have that as a part of you.
Right. Like I said, every time I stepped out there, I just wanted to compete, you know, and work hard, show my teammates that I got their back, they can trust me to do my job. My intentions when I first got here was never to go to the Hall of Fame or do anything like that. I just wanted to come here, get a great education, and play football.
You're an Akron kid. How happy you have LeBron back?
Oh, I'm very excited. It's great for the city, great for Cleveland, great for Akron. They're really going to have a good team this year, so looking for an excited year out of the Cavs.
What's life for you like now? What do you got going on?
Very relaxing. I don't have a schedule.
Beaches?
Yes. No, actually, I just moved to Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't have a schedule, so it's a beautiful thing.
Have you been back in the stadium since you left here?
Yes, actually, I went last year when they played Iowa.
Okay.
I think me and Malcolm Jenkins
Okay.
got some recognition for winning the Thorpe.
What do you envision tomorrow's going to be like when you get out on the field at halftime and they kind of introduce you as a Hall of Fame member?
I'm not really sure. I haven't been in front of 100,000 in a long time, so it'll be fun. I'm sure they'll be pumped up, excited about the game. It's a night game, so we'll have some fun with it.
What's your biggest memory or favorite memory from the pros?
Ooh, from the pros. Oh, my
A lot, I
goodness.
bet.
Yeah, my first Pro Bowl. It was my 10th year in the league. I was playing for Minnesota. That was very exciting.